Hello again, YouTube. This the True Blaster blasting you with the truth. The truth. Those of you that's been following me, you know that I told you that I was leaving my correctional job for a number of reasons. One of the main reasons being I couldn't be myself. I couldn't be the man of God that I am. Everybody has what they think a man of God should be, what they think a man of God is. Pushover ain't it. Anybody that think a man who loves God is going to be a pushover, that's false. But this particular broadcast, I want to talk to those of you who believe maybe you're not saved, maybe you are. You believe, but you're being rejected by people. Maybe you're being rejected on Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook. Maybe people ain't liking your posts on Twitter, Facebook. I want you to understand something, and I'm going to show you my proof in the scripture. The devil wants you to believe you're not valuable. He wants you to believe that no one loves you. Maybe you're suffering from health problems. Maybe you're in a motorized chair. Maybe something just happened to you. Maybe you received some diagnosis. I want you to know that life goes on forever. And you choosing right now how you're going to spend your eternity. And I'm going to show you something by divine appointment as a prophet. See, you got to get away from these jobs. Jobs will try to minimize who you are in the Most High. And the minute they start doing that, save your money, build up your income away from people, and leave. Like I did. Because you don't want no spouse, no job, no cousin, no nothing to cause you to be delayed or denied by the Most High. So look at this. Look at the scripture. I'm going from Luke chapter 16, verse 12. Right here. See that? We're going from there. So it says, and I'm just going to lay the scripture out here. We won't be here long. And if you have not been faithful in that which is another man's, who shall give you that which is your own? No servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. It says, and the Pharisees also who were covetous heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves, see that, before men, but God knows your heart. For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God. So never be jealous of these people. Never be jealous of these people. I remember back when I first came to faith, I was living the street life. We ain't going to get into every detail. But I was seeing some of my friends were thriving in the street life. And I came out of the street life and I was broke, I'm going to tell you. And the Most High, one of the first scriptures the Most High rhema into my spirit was, do not be envious of wicked men, for they shall be cut down like grass. And that's one of the things, those of you that will listen to this, and anybody that denies people from hearing this, you're going to be judged. You're going to be judged. So anybody with their hand on these videos, you better understand, let it ride. Don't censor this. You will be blessed. So he said, no one can serve two masters, for either you will hate the one and love the other. So if the Most High is leading you to quit your job and start a business or do independent stuff so your schedule can be free, and you don't do it, you're going to be just like me. They're going to target you. They're going to talk behind your back. Everything you say can and will be used against you by them coworkers, by them supervisors, by those managers. They will do it. If the Most High tell you to do something, put it in your heart to do something, and you don't do it, beware. If he wants you to have a free schedule, he don't want you to be what they call a ham and egger, a 9 to 5 guy, your whole life revolve around the job. Don't play that game. Because what's going to happen? You will hate the one and love the other. You will hate your job. You'll be loving God and hating your job, or you'll be loving your job and hating God. It says, or else he will hold to the one, despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. And the Pharisees, they was into money, just like a lot of church people today. Sometimes you'll say, well, I'm a Trump supporter. I believe Trump is not perfect, but he's closer to that Bible than such and such. And the Pharisee, the little self-righteous, the little want to be pro-blacks and want to be this, want to be that, they'll deride you over these things. But understand, verse 15 is the main thing the Most High wants you to see. I know I'm speaking on his behalf. Those who are highly esteemed among men are abomination in the sight of God. So if you're a young guy and you wanna find that right woman, get married, stuff like that, and it seems like all the guys around you got girlfriends and wives, remember, that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God. So when you feel like you're being rejected,